Don't you worry, the clip's about to begin, but don't forget to subscribe. Or else. Don't make me turn this website around.
Neepocrates, how you doing? Wants to discuss Grief Beyond Belief website.
Oh, yeah, I'm just very nervous, but just want to say, when somebody had sent me there a couple of years ago, it's basically a lot of articles that you can read, and it's not really good for the person in the middle of grief. They got a Facebook group that it takes about 24 hours to get into, and that's the place they want to go where you can connect with people. But otherwise, it's like, as I say, it's like saying, hey, I'm going to commit suicide. Here's a bunch of pamphlets. Find one that works for you.
Well,
and that's just not really
first of all,
because when I was struggling for that.
I mean, anybody who's in a position where they're considering suicide needs to be calling the suicide hotline and not, Grief Beyond Belief. But yeah, in the future,
but I'm saying that, no,
instead of just pointing people to Grief Beyond Belief website, I would point them to Facebook.
Yeah, that's all I want to say. And I put a question, $10 top chat for Drag to answer. And I'll talk to you later, making it quick.
Oh, I think
you need to ask here because we don't do the super chats on the Sunday show.
I think I already typed it. I think I already typed it in chat. I read
it's a very important. Yeah, it's a very important question about phasmophobia. Drag. Why'd you try to stand the flashlight, the violet flashlight on its end?
Because I don't have to hold it in order to see the ghost fingerprints on the door. You can it'll shine on the surface that it's standing up underneath.
Oh my God! Now I have to go play this game. Seth was going to buy me a copy so I could play with him.
Me and Seth play at least 3 times a week.
I'll hang up on you, Neepocrates. Thank you so much. I appreciate the contributions. Seth wanted me to get on playing, and I want to play too, but then I had tech issues and everything else. I'll take this one because it's the short one real quick, I think. Greg in Georgia has a question about Lilith.
Yeah. A few years ago, someone told me about Lilith, that she was some part of Genesis, or she was like a super bad feminist before God made Eve. I don't understand it. Can you explain that whole non-chapter to me?
Not particularly. So, first of all, the reason almost nobody hears about Lilith is because she doesn't really exist in the Bible. There's only the mention of Lilith only appears one time, and it's in Hebrew, and it's a passage in Isaiah that in English it's not even translated as Lilith in English. It's just that the Hebrew is Lilith, talking about wildcats and jackals and goats and stuff, and I don't remember the specifics. But in the extra biblical stuff, there are stories that are not necessarily biblical that would have Lilith as like Adam's first secret wife and stuff. But because it's not a part of the Bible, it's not a part of Christian doctrine. It's not really a part of even Jewish tradition, except in minimal
apocrypha
doses.
All the way around.
Yeah, so Lilith can be easily ignored, but it's a fun character in games and sci-fi.
Oh, okay. Shit. So one more quick one, please.
Sure.
Really quick. In the New Testament, Jesus sees a fig tree, but if he's omniscient, shouldn't he know that it won't bear fruit? Or is that a parable? I don't understand it.
No. And I mentioned this during the debate the other night. The story of Jesus cursing the fig tree because it wasn't bearing fruit when it wasn't the fruit season, I think is a good case for even the Bible recognized that, Jesus wasn't divine and wasn't all-knowing and wasn't particularly impressive. Because really, anybody who gets mad at a fig tree that doesn't have fruit, even in season, is already a little problematic. But if you're going to try to claim that you're also the divine creator of the universe, yeah, that's obviously bullshit.
Okay. All right, there.
Well, thanks for calling, Craig.
But yeah, thank you. Have a good night.
I do too. I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for checking out this clip for The Line. While you're here, hit that like button, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and then share this with that bitter uncle of yours who loves talking about the good old days.